to announce that the aim and intention of that endowment, which is 10 years old, I think now, about 10 years old, has been achieved. And the faculty, represented by Professor Okeke, they called last night, they will be here to grace the occasion, are elated and willing not just to act according to the dictates of the endowments, but to add value to it. I want to mention that the endowment is yielding fruit, and currently, according to her, has aided well over 15 lecturers to go abroad, train and be retrained. Thank you very much. Omalicha.
I must say that that's really very, very huge, coming from the Sir Emeka Offor Foundation. Of course, it's powered by Sir Emeka Offor himself. It's huge. What do you think? Well, looking at the people who have all gathered here and those that are even still on the way, I think it's huger than you can ever imagine. And we have to kick off and at least see if we can make up with the little time we have. Oma, what do you think? Yes, I agree with you. And that's to announce that the governor is going to be the next person coming to address us on this podium this afternoon. The governor is ably represented here this afternoon by the Barrister Barry Udu. I think he's head of service. He's here representing the governor of Anambra State, His Excellency Governor Willie Obiano Akpoko-Edike. He has the podium for about 2 minutes. An applause for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me toe the line of His Excellency, the former Senate President, in not wasting your time with protocols. We've had quite a lot of it all afternoon. But let me specifically recognize Sir Emeka Offor, Sir E. The Honorable Commissioner for Education, Anambra State, has already. So I'm not going to bore you with our achievements in the field of education. All I've come here to say is to convey the personal regards and good wishes of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Anambra State, Chief William Mado Abrochukwu Obiano. He would have been here himself, but for certain national assignments. So he didn't feel that the presence of the Honorable Commissioner for Education was sufficient. He felt he must show his personal presence by asking me to sit in for him. So I convey his best wishes, due regards. The Honorable Commissioner has already outlined our past relationship with the Foundation and what it is doing for our children. We can only ask you, sir, to continue in the line you are going. Posterity will surely remember you. Your name will be written in gold in the history of education in this country. I thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Best wishes to everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for wishing the Sir Emeka Offor Foundation well. All right. We have some very important persons who are still going to make speeches this afternoon. But before we get to the names of those very important persons to make more remarks or more speeches, we would have some names of schools for symbolic presentation of the books to go stand by their stands. The stands are already well labeled, so if you hear the name of your school, if you're representative of any of the schools that will be mentioned here now, we would require you to go there and stand by your school's book stand there for symbolic presentation. But before that, we have Mr. Godwin Ezemo. who is ably represented here this afternoon by Mr. Ifemeje Kenechukwu. Ifemeje Kenechukwu, Mr. Godwin Ezemo is a one-time aspirant, governorship aspirant in Anambra State. He is from Umuchu. I believe we have a few other persons to recognize. But before we get there, like I said, if you are a representative of any of the schools and you hear the name of your school, please just make it to the right-hand side from where I am standing. And the schools have been labeled on the curtains there. We have Adekunle Ajasin University. Ajashin, sorry about that. I'm not a Yoruba person, but I will take the correction. Thanks for the correction, whoever corrected me. Adekunle Ajashin University, Ondo State. If a representative of the school is here, please start making it to the right from where I stand.
We have Federal University, Gashua, Yobe State.
Okay. Enugu State University of Science and Technology, Enugu State. If a representative of the school is there, please, over here.
Command Secondary School, 1 and 2.
And Abia State Polytechnic will follow next. Abia State Polytechnic is in Abia State.
University of Nigeria, Nsukka.
Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka. I'm sure a representative of that school is here because the Vice Chancellor just delivered the keynote address.
Imo State University, Owerri.
And University of Benin, Edo State.
River State University, Port Harcourt.
Nwafọ College of Education, Nsugbe, Anambra State.
Command Primary School, 1 and 3.
Delta State University, Abraka, Delta State.
Federal Poly, Uwana, Ebonyi State.
Okay, and we have Umaru Suleiman College of Education, Geshua, Yobe State.
Waziri Umaru Federal Polytechnic, Kebbi.
And we have Book My School, Secondary School and Primary School, Abuja. If we have representatives of the schools that we just mentioned their names, could you please all start making your way to the side, to the right side from where we stand. There, please, all of you.
I would like to call on the founder of Emeka Offor Foundation and the person of
Sir Emeka Offor. He's the man who has made all of these things possible. I mean, it's not something to be made a joke of. He extends it to African countries. Imagine running an Igbo department in some other country.
We welcome him to the podium. Welcome, sir.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, applause for him.
Mr. Chairman of the occasion, Senator Ken Namane, Ambassador Howard Jetta, the rep of the governor of Anambra, Imo, and other representatives of the various governors here present, the rep of the Minister of Education, our brother, Professor Ahaneku, my dear wife, and my Lord Bishop. All other protocol duly established. I will not bore you with long speeches, but thank you first of all for honoring this invitation. And from most of our friends and supporters and our collaborators from outside Nigeria, you are welcome, especially Ambassador Howard Jetta and the MD of Books for Africa, Mr. Paul Risky. Of course, the active managing director of EEDC. You are not left out. You are partners in progress. We will get there by the grace of God. Distinguished students, it is with all good hope, happiness, joy, and giving back, especially from what we have been given by the Lord Almighty. We're trying to give back to the society, and there's no other way. We deem faith that it's better that we encourage young students, pupils, and Members of our society.